Great to be talking to you again. I hope you enjoyed the weekend. I sure did. We had a lot of fun, and this is just the beginning. We've got 12 weeks now of implementation program to help move you towards where we want to go. And the main points we're going to talk about this week are going to be things like your water, your breathing, your sitting and being relaxed while you're eating, your chewing, basic things. So let's just run over the water again for you. And this is going to be in your email as well, but it's good for you to be able to see this as well. Here, water. First thing I'm going to get you to do is get a glass bottle, okay? A story I had was I converted a whole Pilates centre to using glass bottles, and people started losing a lot of weight just from that alone. The xenoestrogens in the plastic can be a problem for some people. Let's not take that risk. Let's go ahead and get a glass bottle. Okay, how much water should you drink? 0.33 litres for every kg of your body weight. What that means is if you're 60 kgs, you've got to be looking at 2 litres a day. 75 kgs, 2.5 litres a day. 90 kgs, 3 litres a day. Go ahead and add a little bit of natural sea salt to your water, just a tiny pinch. You don't really want to be able to taste it. That's just going to keep your electrolyte levels up. Especially if you're stressed, you're probably a little low on sodium anyway. It's going to be good for you. What else are you going to do this week? We're going to get you to get a water filter. Now I don't mind whether you get a Brita jug type, that you just put the water in the top and it comes out the bottom, or you go the whole hog and get an underbench water filter, carbon filter. Okay, you can get them at Mitre 10 for about $120, and you install that under the bench top yourself. Hot drinks don't count though as water. Okay, hot drinks don't count. Unless that's a herbal tea or hot water, it doesn't count. So if you're drinking green tea, black tea, coffee, mocha, they're not going to count, okay, as water. Eating. Anytime you eat, you've got to follow these rules. Anytime. I don't care if it's just a snack. Okay, you've got to follow these rules. You've got to be relaxed. You've got to be breathing into your stomach. Okay? If that's not happening, your basically digestive system's turned off, and you're not going to be able to digest the food you eat anyway. You've got to be sitting, okay? So that kind of goes with this relaxed and breathing. So you've got to be sitting. So it means you can't be walking around and eating. If you're walking around and eating, you're stressing your body, okay? You can't be watching TV and eating. Okay, that's a stress for your body as well. Remember, your mind can't tell the difference between what's real and what's not real. Mind thinks the TV's real. And you've got to be chewing. We know that. That's a huge point. Got to keep chewing, okay? I'm going to keep reminding you of that. I'm going to get you to print out a little sign you're going to put on your table to remind you of these key points about eating. This is huge, really important. Next thing we're going to need to do is going to put your scales away. You can throw them away if you like, I don't mind. Not keen. As we spoke about on the weekend, your weight is a terrible measure of your health. It's a terrible measure of anything. Okay, we're not interested in your weight. We're more interested in how you look, how you feel, your bone density, your muscle mass, your hydration levels. We're more interested in those aspects. So let's go ahead and focus on those aspects and not focus on your weight. Don't care about your weight at all. That's all it is for this week. That's easy, isn't it? Okay, now I'm going to get you to email me your helpers' names who agreed to be in your helping relationships, and then I'm going to email them a brief of what you're doing. Okay. Other factors I want you to look at is your zinc and iodine. If you're short on zinc and iodine, go ahead and start taking them, because this program's not going to work if you're short on zinc or iodine. Okay. How long is this going to take? People ask me. How long is it going to take till I see a change in my body? It might be a day or 2 days. Okay, it could be a year or 2 years. It depends on what's going on in your body. But remember what I said about failing. As long as you keep trying, you can't fail. Okay, and this is my program, so you can't fail. If things don't work, it's because it's my fault, not yours. This is my program. Okay, so go ahead and just do these things that I'm going to ask. I'm going to send you out this email. Check them off. We're going to get you to do 4 days. Do 4 days. Send them back to me next Friday, and it's just going to be simple things. Breathing, relaxed, sitting, chewing. Anytime you eat, you're going to throw your scales away, and we'll see you next week.